What are we looking for from the Oklahoma Sooners defense? We'll discuss coming up next here on Locked On Sooners.
You are Locked On Sooners, your daily podcast on the Oklahoma Sooners. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Once again, thanks for making Locked On Sooners your first listen every single day. Shout out to all the everydayers out there. Tune in and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Jay, what are you looking for from the Oklahoma Sooners defense?
Oh, man. So it's going to be hard to replicate what we did last week, but we should get close to it. We should be able to get at least 5 sacks in this game. We did that against Temple last year. That defensive line was ferocious. We were getting turnovers like crazy in that game and getting everywhere. We should be able to continue the pressure that we were doing all season long and be able to accumulate at least 5 sacks in this game. No need to go out there and be lackadaisical. We need to go out there and hit some folks. Again, physicality is going to be critical in this game. Against the Michigan one, it's funny, I'm seeing more and more posts from Michigan fans as the statistics are dropping about how good Oklahoma's defense is, and it just warms my heart that Brent Venables brought us the defense that we've been yearning for. Mm-hmm. Now we need to just match it with a really good offense or just a capable one, and so far it's capable. It's beautiful seeing them say, man, Bryce Underwood didn't have a single chance in that game of getting rid of that ball. They had to nuke the play calling, but 2 yards deep as soon as the ball was hiked, it felt like. These dudes were already there. We should do the same thing as Kent State. The defense is too ferocious, too ridiculous. We should be able to do it. I expect the secondary. And other thing, John, you're probably going to say that. You know what? I'm going to save that because I think you're going to say it. So I'm not going to say it out loud. But I'll say this. 5 sacks. I expect for us to get a lot of pressure and be able to. This is the game to pad your stats, defender. Pad them stats.
Yeah, so you remember when you're playing ball with your little brother or your little sister, back in the day when you're kids, and now I've got siblings that are like 10, 11, and 13 years younger than I am. Happy birthday, Zach. It was yesterday. When we were out playing ball, I could do whatever I wanted to. Like, no matter what the circumstance, the scenario, whatever it was. If I wanted to just do fadeaway threes all game, I could. If I wanted to drive the lane, I could. If I wanted to dunk on them, I could. If I wanted to Dikembe Mutombo everybody, I could. Because I was that much bigger and that much better because I was just older, bigger, faster, stronger. That's Oklahoma in this game, defensively and offensively, but especially defensively. Kent State hasn't seen a defense this good yet. Florida State's defense isn't this good. Texas Tech's defense isn't this good. And if they show up and they take care of business like they want to, and they don't play with their food, they'll be able to do anything they want to do in this game. If they want to just drop everybody into coverage and rush 4 all game, they'll be able to do that and find a lot of success. There are only 4 teams, according to Pro Football Focus, that pass protect worse than Kent State in FBS football.
Ooh.
That is not a great recipe for success for the Golden Flashes. The defensive front will be able to get a lot of work done today or on Saturday. Maybe on Friday, but on Saturday in particular.
Friday should be where the work should start.
And you should be able to run a lot of guys out there. And it's not just going to be your top 4 defensive tackles, your Trent Wilsons, your Marcus Strongs. They're going to get a lot of work too. Your true freshmen on the edges. They're going to get, we might see some Nigel Smith. Like, this is going to be an opportunity for them to go deep into their pockets and play everybody. From that secondary, Jay, this is the game. Turnovers. Peyton Bowen, you've been close on multiple occasions, my guy. Cortland Guillory, I'm looking at you, dude. I think you're going to have your breakthrough interception. It's just kind of open the eyes a little bit and provide some turnover relief for the Oklahoma defense.
Yeah, I can see that too. Eli Bowen.
Okay. Welcome back, Eli.
Love to see it. We're going to see some run from you. Hopefully we get some Kendall Dobie too. Let him get a little something going. I don't want to see a lot of, honestly, Peyton and Robert Spears-Jennings. I want to see more Boganowski. I want to see more Hardy. I want to see more Powers. I think they're more than capable of running this defense as the trio, our favorite trio, together and really giving Kent State issues. Heck, we probably don't even need to see Kendall Daniels this game. Let him rest for Texas. I know he was dealing with a few elements or whatnot too. So Any players that you have that's starting that you would like to play but don't have to, don't. Gentry, probably don't need you. Let Cortland and Eli run the defense. Let Jacoby Johnson get some rotations and get going. Let Devon Jordan as well get himself acclimated. You may want to throw the freshman out there. Let Malik as well as Tristan Haynes play. To me, the young players are good with playing in this game because that defensive front is so ferocious. I don't even know if the Shield's going to have much time to do much of anything. He shouldn't have much time to do much of anything. And make sure that with our young linebackers, you fill those gaps properly. Be in the right spots. Daniel Okoye, hey, have yourself a day as well. You're getting healthy. Give us another day from you as a freak athlete. We want to see you go out there and do it. I just know that this front seven is the most important thing in the world to me. And I expect this front seven to go out there and stifle them. I would love, you know what would be great, John? Less than 100 yards given up in this game. I know it's pretty lofty, but that would be great to me. If we can go out there and push them around enough to where we allow less than what we allowed against Illinois State, in which Illinois State hasn't lost. They've only lost one game since we played them. They're a pretty good team. We can do that. Might be a good thing.
Yeah, this is a name your score kind of a game. This is a get accomplished what you want to get accomplished in this one from an execution standpoint, from getting snaps for younger guys standpoint. And I think you're right. If you are dealing with anything, you stubbed your toe on the coffee table yesterday.
You sneezed wrong.
You reached a little bit too far and pulled an intercostal. You can sit. It's all good. If you're a starter and you're a key contributor to this team, key role player, you're good. You don't got to play. This could be a great opportunity to get a lot of guys snaps in this one. And I know it sounds like we're talking disrespectfully about Kent State. And listen, we're not trying to necessarily. It's just the reality. It's the reality of the game. It's just the reality of the game. This is a huge mismatch on paper, on the field, and Oklahoma should go take care of business. We'll give you our final predictions for this game. We'll go through some Friday fan feelings ahead of Oklahoma versus Kent State coming up next here on Locked On Sooner.